Good morning, class. This week, or this lesson rather, we are going to be learning about particles. Granted, we're not going to learn about all the particles, but I would kind of like to teach you about what a particle is and teach you the most commonly used particle, which is wa. First things first, particles are kind of like indicators to what certain words mean in your sentence. For example, the one we're going to be learning today is wa. And wa indicates the subject of the rest of the sentence. For example, on the last lesson, I had you say watashi wa name desu. Or rather, watashi wa name desu. And what that meant was watashi, I, wa, I being topic of the sentence, name, your name, desu. Of course, you already know that because you've seen my other lessons. So that's actually all there really is to it. Wa just means this is what the rest of the sentence is going to be about. Granted, there are tons and tons of other particles. Please excuse the blue lights. There are tons and tons of other particles, but this is the easiest one to learn. This is the one you will use all the time. And so, just so we don't go insane, I'm only going to teach you guys this one for right now. Wa. It's one you already knew, so it should be pretty easy to get down in your mind. So let's move right on to homework, shall we? This week, I would like the homework to be find five verbs. They can be any verb that you want. Please try to keep it clean, I guess you could say. Granted, however you learn is however you learn. If you really want to do something dirty-ish, then I guess go for it. If you're going to send the homework into me, do it over private messages, because I'm going to keep this as clean as I can, because I would really like anybody to be able to come to my channel and learn. And if I see something dirty in one of your responses, I'm going to remove it. I'm sorry. So, verb, just basic, maybe running, jumping, swimming, whatever a basic verb to you is. Find 5 of them. Go to, there are so many places now. Go to Google and search for Japanese dictionaries. You can also use yesjapan.com is one that I highly recommend. Or you could always go to freedix.com. Just find a place where you can translate your verbs into Japanese. List them. I'll check over them, make sure they are the tenses that I want them to be or the meanings that I want them to be. And please include the English and the Japanese. That way they're a little easier for me to check over in case they're verbs I've never heard of before, or so on and so forth. But this is running a little long. If you can make a video response, then I would like a video of you pronouncing all 5 of the verbs in Japanese so that we can make sure you really get into your head verb sounds. If you can't make a video response, simply leave in the comments or send me a private message the 5 verbs, English and Japanese. And one more lesson. Once we do the next lesson, you will be able to form full Japanese sentences. See, this was a lot easier than you thought it was going to be, right? Once I do the next lesson, you will know how to make basic sentences. We will only be rearranging some things so that you can use everyday speech. And, of course, it's not going to be as simple as always saying something was something verb. So, we're going to learn the full language, but for right now, you're going to be able to speak basic Japanese right after the next lesson. So stay tuned, study, and I'll catch you next time, class.